Now we will study rules to draw the ray diagrams for convex lens as well as concave lens. And remember, these rules will help you to draw the image of an object kept in front of a convex lens or a concave lens. But one more thing I would like to tell you, that ray from an object can incident on lens in any direction. If I have a lens, okay, the ray can travel parallel to principal axis or the ray can travel in any direction. So ray from an object can incident on lens in any direction, but sometimes it is difficult to trace the refracted ray. So it will be difficult to trace the image of an object. So for simple point of view, or to make this concept very simple, we will consider some standard rays for which we know the value of refracted rays. That means for some standard rays we would know that where will be the refracted ray, and this will make the ray diagram very simple to obtain the image of an object. So let's start with the convex lens, where we have got three rules for convex as well as concave. So if I talk about first rule for convex lens, so what is the definition of f2? So for convex lens, f2 is that point such that the ray traveling parallel to principal axis after refraction through lens will pass through f2. So this is nothing but the definition of second principal focus, f2. So this ray traveling parallel to principal axis of a convex lens after refraction will pass through f2. Simple. Now here, by definition of optical center for thin lens, remember these lenses are appearing to be thick, but in fact they are thin. Remember, in our syllabus, the lens which we will consider will always be a thin lens. And what is the definition for thin lens? Optical center is that point where a ray of light, if incident, will go undeviated. So here, a ray of light passing through optical center of a convex lens will definitely goes undeviated. If I talk about the third rule, it is nothing but the definition of f1. So what is f1 for convex lens? f1 is that point on the principal axis such that the rays coming from it after refraction will travel parallel to principal axis. So these rules are nothing but the definitions. So any ray passing through f1 will travel parallel to principal axis. So in simple, I will tell you there are three rules for convex lens. If a ray is passing parallel, it will pass through focus. If it is passing optical center, will go undeviated, and if it is passing through focus, will travel parallel. So in a simple way, parallel focus, focus parallel, optical center undeviated. Parallel focus, focus parallel, optical center undeviated. Remember, first and the third rules are the consequence of principle of reversibility of light, that if this is the incident ray, then this is the refracted ray, and if this becomes the incident ray, then this is the refracted ray. You can see. Now if I tell you the rules for the concave lens, again these rules are nothing but the definitions of f1 and f2 and optical center. So let's talk about the first rule. By the definition, we can say that f2 is that point on the principal axis such that the rays traveling parallel to principal axis of a concave lens after refraction will appear to be diverging. It will appear to be diverging. So what I have drawn, that if this is the incident ray, the refracted ray will be appear to be diverging from f2. That means if the ray is traveling parallel to principal axis after refraction, it appears to be coming from f2. Second rule for concave lens is very simple. Again, it is nothing but the definition of optical center for thin lens, which says that any ray passing through optical center of a thin lens will goes undeviated. So here, the incident ray passing through will goes undeviated. Third rule is nothing but the definition of f1 for concave lens, which says that if a ray of light is incident on f1, okay, appears to be incident on f1, after refraction through concave lens will travel parallel to principal axis. So this incident ray, if appears to be meeting at f1, after refraction will travel parallel. So in a simple way, I can tell you that if a ray is traveling parallel to principal axis, it will be appear to diverging from f2. If it is incident, appears to be incident at f1, will travel parallel. So parallel appears to be diverging, here appears to be incident, then parallel, exactly opposite. And if it is passing through optical center, then it will travel undeviated. So there are three rules, each for convex and concave lens, and these rules will help you to draw the ray diagram for convex as well as concave lens. Thank you.